Help support AMTV by becoming a patron, an AMTV staff member, and following us over on Twitter.
Hi there guys, it's Adam Martin here, and welcome back to another episode of the Now Review. And for this instalment we're going to be taking a break from the spin-off albums, as we're going to be going back to the main numbered series with this, the latest instalment. Now that's what I call music 101. So here it is now, music 101, and as we can see by the cover, they've really gone for a sort of space station style theming. Not really sure what the inspiration behind this was, because this is the winter album, I guess you'd call it. You know, they released one in spring, summer, winter. This came out on the 23rd of November, and usually they go for a winter theming, like lots of ice and snow. But to go with space, it's different, but I do like it. It's quite cool. Maybe suggesting Now's gone global around the world, who knows? There is the spine, just a little coloured one saying Now 101. Nice and simple. Of course, like the main numbered series, this is just 2 discs, unlike 3, like the spin-offs, featuring 46 top chart hits. And we're going to take a look at those right now. So here is disc 1, and this is mainly compiling all the hits from the last 3 months in the mainstream British chart music. You've got acts such as Ariana Grande, George Ezra, Rita Ora, Jess Glynn, loads of familiar names here, and if you've been listening to the charts at all during the last 3 months, I'm pretty sure you've heard a majority of these songs. Now, what's my thought on these songs? Well, I don't really keep up with the charts anymore, so it was nice to discover some songs I really enjoyed, such as God Is a Woman by Ariana, Woman Like Me by Little Mix and Nicki Minaj. I like Let You Love Me, Rita Ora, All I Am by Jess Glynn. So there were some nice ones. Where I get disappointed these days is with the second disc. Most of this is like, you know, either underground rap or dance. Like some songs like Funky Friday I enjoy, but then there's a lot of this I just think is very bland, very repetitive. It's not very interesting. And I think that's the problem we're having a lot of the time with the modern charts these days. A lot of the music is too similar. It's not developing. It's not new. It's just the same old bland stuff. What I do like is we have a track from the new Mamma Mia film, When I Kissed the Teacher. Now, I own the ABBA original on my, my music device of choice, my iPod. And when you listen to this, it's a very good version by the cast, but I would argue if you've got the ABBA version, this one is quite similar. There's not much difference, so you don't really need that. But again, it's really hit or miss. It depends on your stance on the charts. I'll talk a bit more about the track list later, because of course we must do the same thing we do with every Now album, which is to take a look on the inside. It's the home of hit music in your pocket because, well, of course it is. It always is, this bloody app of theirs. Here's the disc, echoing the sort of space station vibe that they have on the front. I do like it. This disc 1 font they've used for a few Nows now, I think since like Now 89, 90, but they don't use it on all their albums, which is strange. Yeah, not much to say, just it's a nice pattern for a disc. I'll show you disc 2. So as you can see, disc 2 doesn't do that much different. It basically just swaps the colours. It's a nice print. Could have made a bit of an effort to, I don't know, as you can see I'm very pernickety with disc designs, as you've learned over these episodes, but anyway, follow Now Music on all the social medias for weekly updates. I will stress to do that. If you're a fan, it is very valuable to know what's coming out and when. What else is there to say? Well, just for those who haven't seen, I'll show you the little booklet. So here is an example of one of the Now booklets, just little pictures of the artists and information about the songs that they've released, where they've charted, albums coming out, etc. Just, it's always nice to read these, and I wish a lot of the spin-offs, a lot of these do not come with booklets, they just fold out designs, but I do like this. I like to learn information. Everyone knows I'm a factual guy, and nice that it's the cover as well. So if you want these, the main line, each one on CD has one of these. Some of the spin-offs do, the older ones do, in the fat box cases there, but the ones just like that, they do not come with these booklets. So still, yeah, nice that they include it. So what else is there to say? Well, I picked this up brand new on release day. I picked it up from HMV, and of course I think it's retailing for, I think it's $11.99 or $12.99. It's one of the two. There's a weird thing with the main numbered Nows, where as time goes on, the spin-offs come down in price. You know, to the 2 for $15. These ones seem to stay around their retail price from when they come out, or they even get higher, which is ridiculous. So where's best to find it? Any secondhand shops, CEX, charity shops. After a while, this should come down in price. Places like Music Magpie, they're quite high now, but they might come down as well. But yeah, you may as well buy it new-ish, because that way, you know, you're not going to waste that much money. And what do I think overall about this album? Well, it's definitely not my favourite numbered Now. I couldn't really tell you what that is. I mean, come on, there's 101 albums to sift through. But out of all the 46 tracks, I mean, there was about over a quarter that I liked, but that's not really a high ratio. It's probably just my approach to chart music. As I said, I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of what's in the charts at the minute, so I think you need to evaluate it on that. If you like chart music, if you don't really care what comes on the charts, then I think you should definitely pick it up. You'll find some worth for it here. However, having said that, if you aren't a fan of chart music whatsoever, or if you're a bit selective about what you like in the charts, check this album out first, give the songs a listen via other means, whether you know you want to spend the money on this album. I think that's quite important to note. But thank you very much. That is it for this instalment of the Now Review. Thank you very much for watching this instalment of the Now Review. Have a fantastic week. Please keep supporting the channel. Like this video, leave your comments, share it around. And until the next one, I will see you guys next time.
Thank you to our patrons for helping to support the show. And a special thank you to Macra, Kelly is Live, Tracy Smith, Hooks Media, Ben Freeman, Ethan Carberry-Holt, Britney Fan 1999, Anna Art, For You Ladies, Bruce Danton, Cooking at Nansen DIY, The Broken Kit Sumanoid, and Francine Salazar, our AMTV staff members.